Out on the open ocean, distance changes everything. When a boat first leaves the shoreline, land is still visible behind it. A faint line on the horizon, a reminder that safety is not far away. But as the vessel moves farther offshore, that line slowly disappears. Soon, the horizon becomes nothing but water in every direction. For experienced sailors, this moment carries meaning, because the ocean has an invisible boundary, a distance where rescue becomes uncertain. Radio signals weaken, ships grow rare, and aircraft rarely pass overhead. Most people never realize when they cross that line. But sailors do. They feel it. They understand that if something goes wrong out here, help may never arrive in time. A broken engine, a torn sail, a cracked hull. Even a small mistake can become deadly when land is hundreds of miles away. Stories of survival at sea often begin the same way. A calm morning, a routine voyage. Then something unexpected changes everything. The engine stops. The mast snaps. A storm pushes the vessel far from its intended course. Suddenly, the crew faces a reality few people ever experience. Drifting. Alone. Surrounded by an ocean that stretches thousands of miles. Time moves differently at sea. Hours feel longer. Days blur together. The sun rises and sets over the same endless horizon. Some sailors panic. Others focus on survival. They ration supplies. They search the horizon for ships. They wait. Because out here, survival often depends on patience as much as strength. The ocean does not rush. It moves slowly, relentlessly. And sailors who survive understand something most people never learn. The most dangerous moment is not always the storm, or the sharks, or even the hunger. Sometimes the hardest moment is simply realizing the truth, that they are already lost, and the ocean has no intention of giving them back easily. As their vessel sways gently on the waves, the crew members exchange anxious glances. Each one knows that the comfort of certainty has slipped away, and silence fills the air, echoing their fears. They stand together on the deck, eyes scanning the vast expanse of blue, confronting the terrifying reality before them. What if the tide doesn't bring help? What if hope becomes a memory? They brace themselves against the biting wind, relying on each other for strength in this daunting moment. The horizon, once a familiar boundary, now seems like a trap, teasing them with dreams of rescue while they drift deeper into uncertainty. The sun creeps lower in the sky, casting long shadows across the deck as evening approaches. A nervous energy envelops the crew, each member absorbed in their thoughts, weighing their chances against the omnipresent sea. One of them, a seasoned sailor named James, finally breaks the silence, his voice barely rising above the sound of the waves. "We need to establish a plan," he says resolutely, his gaze locked on the horizon. The others nod, instincts kicking in. In this precarious balance between despair and hope, they find unity. Every remembered lesson, every shared experience of past voyages comes rushing back. The crew gathers tightly around James, and as they formulate their strategies, a flicker of determination ignites within them. They know the true test has begun, and it will take more than skill to survive. It will take resolve, teamwork, and an unwavering belief that they can overcome this trial together, no matter how vast the ocean stretches around them. The crew begins to discuss their options, outlining the supplies they have left. Water is running low, and food is sparse. The reality weighs heavily on them all. "We have to ration everything," James insists, his voice firm, yet compassionate. "Every drop and crumb counts now." As plans are made, the sun dips further below the horizon, bathing the ocean in hues of orange and pink, a stark contrast to their growing anxiety. Night comes swiftly, cloaking them in darkness, amplifying their isolation, yet also igniting a collective resolve. Together, They stare across the inky sea, acknowledging their new reality. As the darkness settles around them, the air grows still, and the stars emerge one by one, shining brightly against the vastness of the night sky. The crew realizes they must keep their hope alive, remembering that wherever there is life, there is a chance.